I want to get to our top story tonight. Other top story, not guilty. That is the verdict that was handed down just hours ago in a trial we've been following for weeks. That's the trial of 3 former SAPD officers who were charged in the deadly shooting of Melissa Perez. KENS 5's Zach Briggs was in the courtroom today when the jury's verdict was read, and he's got more on that, joining us live now with reaction. Zach?
Yeah, it didn't take long for the jury to come back with a verdict. In fact, it was about an hour and a half. They started at 1:30 p.m. And all 3 former San Antonio police officers found not guilty on all charges. The ex-officers and now ex-defendants include Alfred Flores and Elazar Alejandro, who are charged with murder. And then there's Nathaniel Villalobos, who faced 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Gasps of relief came from family and supporters of the former officers. At the same time, tears, frustration, and disappointment from loved ones of Melissa Perez. Over the past 4 weeks, the jury heard from dozens of witnesses, including officers, experts, and investigators. Perez was shot and killed during a mental health call at her Southside apartment in June 2023. Authorities say Perez charged at officers with a hammer. Throughout the trial, the defense pushed on the belief that the shooting investigation was rushed and lacked proper protocol. The state argued the officers' warrantless entry amounted to burglary of habitation. Meantime, the defense bounced back, arguing Perez committed a felony earlier that morning when she threw a candle at an officer, which allowed police to arrest her without a warrant. Now, here's the defense team's Nico LaHood, who answered the question of what he thinks this verdict shines a light on.
To do what's right, not what's easy. I mean, something may look awful, but it doesn't mean it's unlawful, as we said during the trial. I mean, just pause, wait, these are not puppets, these are people, and this is not a political theater, and so we don't succumb to that. And so I just pray courage over our leaders in this community to do the right thing. Don't do what's easy, do what's right.
And Bexar County DA Joe Gonzalez releasing a statement saying he respects the jury's decision and there will be no further comment at this time. We're also hearing from the city of San Antonio, the city attorney's office. They said, quote, the city acknowledges the jury verdict today. However, the civil litigation and disciplinary processes are separate and distinct from the criminal process, and we will continue to defend the city in the civil litigation and the discipline issued for the former officers involved. Now we're live downtown. I'm Zach Briggs, KENS 5.